sound good? Yeah? All right. So now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, Will, do you want to introduce my mentor, the icon, the legend?
Alrighty, guys. So I need you to make some noise for the one and only, the queen herself, Anastasia Beverly Hills.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, what a pleasure. I really appreciate you coming today, and we could talk eyebrows. It's, we could talk eyebrows, we could learn about eyebrows, and if you all have any questions, I think this has an echo. Um, if you all have any questions, we have people from Anastasia Beverly Hills to the left and the right. They will definitely answer that. And but the best is you could go to the brow studio and play with the products. I mean, look, it took me 35 years to master my craft. It should take you 30 minutes to play with the products, okay? I always tell everybody this. I think everybody should take a little time off and play with the products and learn. And we gave you the tools. We tell you exactly how to do the eyebrows, why you have to do it, and how to use the products. And it's important for you to practice. And if you finish practicing, of course, you still have questions or doubts about, you go to the brow studio. We have 70 around the country. So you could go there, and they will be so happy to help you. Not only to shape your eyebrow, wax and tweeze, but teach you how to use the product correctly. So you all have a signature brow kit. This was the original. I mean, I go way back. In 2000, we launched this kit in Nordstrom's. It's absolutely amazing, and brings me so many amazing memories. But I'm going to have today, I'm going to start, we will be live today. I'm sure you all know it's live, completely shoppable. We'll drop the link for you to view and shop all day today the future products. So everything that I'm going to use, you could shop, and you could shop on the cart right now. We offer brow services in 70 brow studio in Nordstrom's location around the country. And if you have any questions, please be sure to drop them into the chat. Our team behind the scene will answer anything you haven't covered. Over the course of our class, we'll create the perfect brow for your bone structure using my technique that I developed 30 years ago. We will use the exclusive brow kit, the signature brow kit, feature our top-selling products and highlight of our new brow hero, which is the Brow Freeze Gel. At the end of the virtual event, we'll be pulling our lucky winner for some of my favorite to-go products to achieve your perfect brows and lips and so many others. But for our in-store customers, we'll be pulling the winner on our beauty floor at 3 p.m. today, so stick around. Our first model today is Agnesa. Please come on over. And Agnesa is beautiful. She has good eyebrows, but could always take it to a different level, okay? So her natural eyebrow, or I don't think she ever tweezed too much, but as you could see, it's thicker here and a little less product. Have you ever tweezed or no? So that's her eyebrow, natural eyebrows. I will suggest if you over tweeze, like myself, I mean, in the 80s was that pencil-thin round eyebrows. I'm a victim of that. I created this Brow Genius product that on the clean skin before you do your eyebrow, you fill in your eyebrows, or at night, I like to use this before I go to bed. You just go around and really creates a healthy environment around the hair follicle. And it's a really great product, so I encourage you to try it. you could start with that. But today, I am gonna show you how to use the products in your signature kit. Most of the time, the skin is dry. I mean, you could have oily skin. You don't need to use too much preparation before, but I like to use the Brow Freeze wax. This is a great product that kind of fluffs your eyebrows, gives you a little more volume. It's almost like a pomade. You don't need to use too much. We have this spatula, this item that I patented, and will help you to, you take a little bit, you go like this on the cap. Remember, this is, the cap all the time needs to be on, so make sure you don't leave this, otherwise it gets a white film and you will not like it, it will dry up. You take the brush and use very little. Don't use too much product. And with everything, every single product that I'm going to introduce you today, don't use too much. Start pressing not too strong. Don't have a heavy hand, and try to little by little. You could build up. So close your eyes. Your lashes are long, so I like to use this. As you could see, this is a great product. If you are into that laminated look, kind of gives a little volume to your eyebrows. If the eyebrows start being too shiny, you use too much product. So you want to use it way less. So you brush and blend. Now I have a better look at where I'm missing hair and where I could fill in more eyebrows. Now in your kit you have a brow powder, a single with 2 colors. Why I created 2 colors is because you could mix and create your own custom color, or you use the light color in front. Always you should have lighter color here, like 1/4 of an inch, and you use darker color the rest of the eyebrows, and then you blend, or you mix both of them. Why my powder, I think, is different. I still match every batch that we, like if we have to place an order, I have to approve it before it gets worked. And why is that? Because brow powders may look a blonde or may look a medium brown, but the raw materials that are from the soil, when they are mixed for a new batch of product, could be a red from France instead of Brazil. The last batch was from Brazil. So this red from Brazil had a little bit cool undertone, so it was cooler color. And the one in France is warmer undertone. So when they mix, the color is not matched like the last one. So you always want to purchase a product that has exactly the same color. So I personally match every single one. Can we fix this? Because it's a little echo. So this is the powder. Now we have this for professionals, so I'm going to use this palette. It's a professional palette. But I'm going to use medium brown to create the base of my powder. And I'm going to use with higher, yes?
Do you mind walking this way and telling us how you selected medium brown for Agnesa?
Yes, of course. than your hair. So her hair is a little more darker than the color that I'm going to use. Yes? Can you hold this? And based on my technique that your eyebrows, I'm going to make it a lot easier for you. The eyebrow should begin above middle of inside of the nostril. You put the mark right there. Outside corner of the nose, corner of the eyes, this should be the end. Tip of the nose, middle of the iris, this should be the highest part of the eyebrows. So you take the stencil and you want to make sure you connect the inner part of your eyebrows right here. Keep this dark line parallel with the ground. If this is not parallel, it's not going to be right. And you want to make sure that you outline the upper part of your eyebrows with upper part of the stencils. So you hold this and you start filling in exactly where the end of your eyebrows, the measurements. Even if the stencil is longer, you don't need to take in consideration that. So the wax, the brow freeze wax right now is gonna be grabbing the powder, so I don't need to put too much effort because I have already the wax that is gonna grab that. I remove this. This is, you will see a bridge here. The reason, this shouldn't exist, but will open too much if I don't use this bridge. So I fill this in, and already I have a fuller eyebrows, yes? I start brushing. The reason why every tool that I created has an application and a brush is always you apply and you brush. It's already, I'm right? So you don't need to guess, you don't need to wonder what I am gonna do, but you just use the stencil the way I showed you, and bless you. And you constantly brush because you want to make sure the eyebrows is natural looking. You don't want to be too heavy. Brushing is the key. So even if I see a lot of spaces there, I'm gonna use, now I'm gonna use Brow Wiz, and I think you have in your kit the Brow Wiz, yes? And I know that you have matched the color. I'm gonna use a medium brown here, or a dark brown. So depends how heavy-handed you are. If you are light-handed, you could use the same color that will match your eyebrow hair. If you are light, use one shade darker. If you are too heavy-handed, use one shade lighter. So I'm going to show you an ebony and a medium brown, just for you to see the difference. So why you will like the Brow Wiz is our bestseller, is an easy pencil to use. You don't need to open too much, it's probably that much. And before you use it, try to warm it up on your skin, on your hand, okay? So very little pressure, always hold the skin, hold the eyebrows. So I'm gonna create almost like a line or a base, but I'm not putting too much pressure. And I like to create a little bit higher arch for my client. I could put right here more pressure. The highest part of the eyebrow always could have less pressure, because when I brush, it covers that color. So the only part where you want to put more pressure is right here at the end.
Anastasia, how
Yes.
do you identify where to place the pencil?
Well, I followed the stencil. I followed the stencils, yes? So I followed the stencil, and I fill in that. Now, I'm going to use a highlighter. I don't know if you have the highlighter, but this is a dual highlighter. One side is shimmer, and the other one is a powder formula. So I'm going to use first the shimmer, a little bit, and I don't need to worry if the line wasn't perfect when I fill them in. You see, this gives me that perfect line. I start blending this. And with the brush, I'm going to brush. So what that is going to do, it's going to create a little bit whiteness in between. So it will make my the eyebrow look a little bit more natural. Now, what I like as well to do, you could do two things. One, you could use a little bit of the brow wax. You pinch this, and you just dab very little, hold this, and you create hairs like strokes. To mimic her hair, because right here, as you all saw, she doesn't have that much hair. Sorry, I'm missing. You see? Or one of my favorite that I'm using on my eyebrow every day is the brow pen. This brow pen, it's an ink, it's a brush with an ink. You pinch this and you remove the excess of ink. Always, don't use it just immediately because it's a deposit of ink here. You just pinch and you see it's very flat, and I use just few hairs. Like this, and like this. And this, it's so perfect because it mimics the perfect eyebrows hair. What do you think? It's a big difference, no? Okay, so thank you. So now, I want to show you how to use the Brow Freeze gel. This is, you have the clear brow gel. You could use the clear brow gel. It's a great product, and it has a medium hold. So this should be used at the end, and you just brush it, and when dry, medium hold. This, the Brow Freeze gel, has a spatula because my clients wanted something a lot easier. You clean because the brush is flat, as you could see, and has two, the wiper is round, so you make sure you clean very well the excess, even where the bristle, the long bristle and short bristle. But you clean this very, very well, and you start, once you are finished with your eyebrows, you start brushing from the highest part, and then what is left over. So if you are into laminated look, you leave it like that. I personally like to brush it a little bit on the side like this, and still use few hairs like strokes right here at the end. I mean, how gorgeous is her eyebrows right now? I'm right? Now, after 30 seconds, you take a clean spoolie brush and you mold the hair the way you want it. By now, the Brow Freeze gel, it starts to dry, and in another minute, I will not be able to move. But that's the eyebrows. Yes, this is waterproof. You could rain, could be hot weather. You could have oily skin. This is amazing. And of course, we have the best tools, the best tweezer. Make sure you don't drop it, because of course, when you drop it, this is gonna, but if you see some of the hairs, you could remove it. So this is something that I love, but I need to move to my next client. But I want to show you this product that I'm so in love and how you could use it to create hairs like strokes. Isn't this amazing? Look at that. Do you see it? I mean, my girls will finish your other eyebrows because we need to, do you see? It's very good. So you need two products, at least two products. One to create the base of the eyebrows, that should be one shade lighter than your eyebrows, and one to create hairs like strokes. Let me show you the next model. Thank you so much. They will finish your eyebrows. Thank you. Any questions? Do you have any questions? No? Everybody? So let's try somebody. Hey. Hello. So if that was, you put a little more effort in that type of eyebrows, but I want to show you an eyebrows that you don't have too much time and you want to be out of, like when I'm in a hurry, even if I don't have makeup, I have to have my eyebrows done because I have very thin eyebrows. So I like the brow definer. Of course, you could do everything that I've done on, you could fill in with powder, but this is a product that has 3 pencils in one. This thick lead, medium, and very thin. So this to create hairs like strokes, this to fill in eyebrows, and this to draw lines. So what I like to do, so above middle inside of the nostril, her eyebrow should begin there. Outside corner, this should be the end. And tip of her nose, this should be the highest part. You could use the stencil, but if you are in a hurry, you just brush and with 2 swipes, again, like in art classes, you go like this, not too much pressure, and I fill this in and I flick a little bit and fill in the color. Now here, I want to create a higher arch, and this pencil, because of the texture, it allows me to do that. Now, I am gonna go like this. Yes. Nay, this is dark brown. Now, to create the hairs like strokes, I could use 2 products. I love that. You guys, you are practicing. So I'm going to use, I could use powder. She has oily skin. So powder, I don't even need to use wax on her, the brow freeze wax, because the powder is going to adhere very easily on her. Okay? Slowly brush. Now I'm going to use the brow pen. This is going to give me the lines and the hairs like strokes that I want. Again, when you do your own here, you go like this. When you do here, you just brush it like that. But constantly use a Kleenex to clean the ink. Now this, chin down a little bit, thank you. Okay, so this will create, I think I need to use a darker pencil, brow pen for you, but I'm gonna use this to show. Now, again, you could do this without worry too much because I'm going to use, when you brush your eyebrows, you keep brushing, you create little, the dark color of the powder is going to be on top. So I like to use on top to clean the eyebrow and carve it very well. I like to use the foundation. We use the, what color? 450C on her. So that is going to create a beautiful, clean look. You see, immediately cleans it. Don't use the highlighter or concealer here because it's too light, and this matches perfectly your skin, this foundation. And now, yes? Brow pen? Oh, yeah, dark brown. Yes, for her, I will recommend the dark brown, even chocolate. So if you have very oily skin or you live in a climate area, try to use a product that has a red undertone. It's very important for you guys to do that. Red undertone. And here, I could use a concealer to clean and carve the product, the eyebrow shape, okay? And I'm gonna use, oops, here, no. I would like to use the chocolate, I'm gonna use chocolate brow pen. I want to see how, yeah, you see? So when you have oily skin, the redness, it's gonna balance the ashiness. So I could give Nay the thickest eyebrows, but just using this brow pen. Yes. I use soft brown as a base and medium brown pencil brow pen and even color to create hairs-like strokes. So I use two colors. The base is soft brown and creating, because my eyebrow is dark. How great this looks. You guys look at it? So good. Now, I am gonna use, again, the brow freeze. You see, this is flat. And they have two bristles, the long one and the short one. Brush it. And with the short one, you kind of carve, but you don't need to rush when you do this. Look how pretty it is, and it's perfect. It stays there and it doesn't even move. You need 3 minutes. Within 3 minutes, it doesn't move. It's a great product, and I really encourage you to use it. Don't be afraid. And again, you practice. As long as you clean, you wipe. I like to use this duo highlighter. Close your eyes, please. You could use the brush 20, or you could use your finger, wherever it's easy for you. Look at that. Easy, fast. So again, I could use as well brow pomade. I don't know how many of you ever use pomade. This is a great product to create not only the entire, this is a great product if you have microblading eyebrows and it turns blue-black, so you take very little, you put it here on the cap, and remember, this is waterproof product, so once you open, it's going to start drying within a month. You take a drop of oil, it's a hydrating oil, our Anastasia Beverly Hills or any face oils you have, you put a drop and you close it. And what you do, you basically clean the brush and you use just hair strokes, you see? And this will cover, because it's waterproof, will allow you a few minutes to brush and will cover your blue-black. If your microblading or tattoo turn blue-black, you use something that has red undertone. So I will use auburn that is red, but once you apply it on the blue black, it's gonna cancel that. And then you use the brow pen to create hair-like strokes. Go on Anastasia Beverly Hills Instagram, and we post a lot of videos, and kind of you watch it and you learn how to use correctly the products, how to cover tattoo or any other things that you have. So thank you so much. Look at how beautiful my model is here. But to recap, we have to reinforce we have brow studio, 7 brow studio. Again, practice, work on your eyebrows. And if you have any questions, go to one of our estheticians that is trained, and she will teach you how to use the products correctly. And we are really, really excited to announce sweeps winner, Jennifer M. Congratulations, darling, online. And thank you so much for attending the class. I mean, eyebrows, it's so much longer to talk. Why I need to talk for hours, eyebrows. I want to show you every product. We have every product for everyone. Every hair color, every eyebrows, every challenge. This is how I start creating eyebrow products. At the beginning, they were not eyebrow products, so I was doing eyebrows in the salon, and every challenge that everybody had, I created a product, because I couldn't go with a powder to a lab, say, hey, can you copy this? They were not anything like that. So I wanted to have a product for everyone. Didn't matter if you over-tweeze, if you never tweeze, if your hair is curly, if your hair is too straight, goes down. By the way, this brow freeze is incredible. If you have that type of eyebrow that the hair grows down, this is perfect, because you could brush it, hold it like that, because I have my end of the eyebrows. I hold it at the end and dries like this. It doesn't move the entire day. It's bulletproof eyebrows. And you could see here, like, she has very curly eyebrows, but right here with the brush, with the this is a good exercise here. with the brow freeze gel, you could mold it the way you wanted. So again, any questions, you could visit our studios, and the girls are wonderful, so knowledgeable, and they will teach you everything about eyebrows, because I teach them everything about eyebrows. Any questions in audience? Because we have, oh, bye live. Thank you so much. I'm sorry you are not here, but next time maybe you will be. But I thank you so much. Very, very welcome. Yeah. This is our beauty, and thank you so much. Jennifer, congratulations again. You got my favorite products. And don't forget about the lip velvet. Did you guys try lip velvet? Oh my God, you don't know what you are missing. Lip velvet and the lip liners are incredible. And I think they are, I think the soft brown, yeah, soft glam. It's a soft glam palette. Yeah, you have so many. I hope you will win. And thank you so much again. Appreciate it. Bye.